MaJaMa. MaJaMa. MaJaMa.
Where the hell am I?
It's called Mortal Kombat. It's a fighting tournament. To the death.
Welcome back, everyone, to MaJaMa Jams, a show where we discuss other people's work to avoid doing our own. And we are back trashing some trailers. Today is Mortal Kombat II.
Uno mas, thanks.
It has been 4 years since the 2021 dropped onto the scene, reigniting it, and now we have the trailer kicked off previously by a small teaser trailer, which absolutely trumps the vibe of the actual trailer.
From New Line Cinema, the studio that brought you Cool Hand Cage, Hard to Cage, and Rebel Without a Cage, comes Uncaged Fury, starring Johnny Cage.
It's showtime.
We have action star Johnny Cage, played by geek icon Karl Urban, and the teaser trailer is for a fake movie of his, which leans completely into the 90s cheese. It is done 1000% well.
That's why I was hoping this would look and feel different based off that teaser. But seeing the actual trailer is like, oh, it just seems outdated, and out of touch, and or straight to.
Allow me to say this. Funnily enough, inadvertently, I was watching the first Mortal Kombat last night. Fresh in my mind.
Just coincidentally, huh?
Just coincidentally.
Suspicious?
Funnily enough, I think I'd seen half of it before. But, again, it did not leave me enthralled, even on like a just strict bloodlust level. But I do think it is better than you're thinking, and I think this...
I saw it.
Based on... You did?
I told you that.
Oh. You didn't like it at all?
We had a whole discussion about it.
You didn't like it at all?
I did not like it at all. I didn't like it at all.
I feel like it is better than it might get credit for, and I think if it was a Turtle fan type thing, I think Mortal Kombat fans, like hardcore fans, would actually really like it. There's a good amount of blood. There's a good amount of deaths. So I have a little more faith with that fresh in my mind, and I think that... So something I didn't realize is that the last shot of the previous one is zooming in on a Johnny Cage movie poster. So this was clearly teased back then. I don't know if he's... Again, none of us are hardcore Mortal Kombat fans. We like it enough, and we grew up in the era. But none of us are like he is with James Bond or like we are with Turtles.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
But I think they're leaning in hard to Johnny Cage. I think Karl Urban is a great choice. And while I could see that you guys think it just looks straight generic, I'm not saying it's not, but I do think you might... I don't know. I have a little more faith than you would just because I think the first one was...
I don't know. All the lines just sound so... just...
Are you coming or what?
Blah.
I will grant it, it could... like I said, when my buddy...
I have faith in Karl Urban. I mean, I love him as the Butcher and the boys, but...
Never got the point of these. To me, they always look like Granddad's bollocks flopping in the wind.
My buddy started playing, he was like, check this out, he started playing the teaser trailer.
They should have brought more guys.
You should have brought more guys.
And I almost thought we're finally getting the trailer for Kung Fury 2.
Prepare for an all-out, balls to the wall, clusterfuck of intense action awesomeness.
Now, I do think in order to have this movie be a wow, you need to lean into the Kung Fury vibes that the fake Johnny
That's
Cage
what I was
movie
hoping.
is.
Yeah.
So, granted, I will grant you guys that you're going to get more traditional than a Kung Fury, which knows exactly what it is. But I don't know. I just feel like maybe it's just simply that it's not meant for us and is meant for people that are hardcore fans. But I don't know.
I mean, that can't be the case in 2025 when you're trying to market to the biggest audience possible.
I'm not saying it's... I'm just simply saying that...
It just looks... I mean, it's gonna look cheesy no matter what.
It's time to become the hero you were meant to be. All right, you big ugly freak.
It's showtime.
I don't think it looked. That's the thing. I think the money shots, like even though you guys despised how the 2014 Godzilla went down, we did agree that when you get to the money shots, they are awesome. No matter how much you despise it, you will say that the beam down the throat works. No one would say that that doesn't work.
This sounds very graphic.
Tell me you're not some crazy fans.
So I do think you have to give a little more credit to how that. Matteo, you have not seen the first one, right?
No,
I have
not.
But you said you have. So you have to give a little more credit to how the actual money shot scenes are. There's some cool ass scenes that I think deserve.
Sure.
Yeah.
When those are the star, I'm just saying, give it a little more credit than you're dismissing it with.
No, but
Now, what I was reminded at first when he's approached in the garage and in the actual trailer, not the teaser, I was reminded of the opening scene of Big Trouble in Little China, because there is the same thing. You do believe in magic, and the guy.
Help me out here. Please. How?
See?
But then I realized that the story, or at least the inciting incident,
Johnny Cage, you have been chosen to fight.
Tell me you're not some crazy fans.
How are you doing that?
Are you coming or what?
has been stolen from Galaxy Quest. They mistake him as a hero.
Commander,
Excuse me?
I must speak to you. It is a matter of supreme importance. We are Thermians from the Klaatu Nebula, and we need your help.
It looks like...
No, I think it...
because
I
he
can
keeps saying, I'm an actor.
Yeah.
I'm an actor.
Johnny Cage has always... That's
But
always
Galaxy
been
Quest,
his...
the aliens are stealing, are kidnapping Tim Allen.
I don't think that's.
But I think in the game he is an actual fighter that happens to be an actor.
Yeah.
Now, granted, he does have some lines like, "Hey, I'm an actor," but I think the gimmick is that he will discover he's a fighter despite.
Would you
being
say he's
that.
an action star?
Even though I'm an action star, we have to show Mateo this whole Will Smith
Please.
thing.
And even though I'm an action star.
I've been dying laughing. Thank you, Will Smith, for what you've done for the internet. Genuinely. I don't know. I don't disagree with you guys. And
It's
again,
just a line like, "What are you, some kind of crazy fan?" And just it sounds like badly written. So it's like you can try to do your best with
I
the
just want
delivery,
to.
but it
also-
sounds too on the nose.
The DVD that he puts down is a copy of the poster of the original Mission Impossible in the garage still. So it's very confusing. I don't know if it's too smart for its own good or not, and we don't have enough information, of course, because the trailer.
I find you annoying.
Not the face!
I just think there's potential. Again, the first one did not leave me with a zing of like wow, but there's enough that I
know
feel
what
like
you're
it'd
saying
be,
that
it'd
when
be
I watch-
unfair to completely dismiss it.
Yes.
I think you'd have to give some credit because, again, my this is why I love it. The audience score is pretty high on Rotten Tomatoes, so I think the fans would enjoy it. I'm simply just trying to say I don't think it's the full on. For instance,
Are you kidding me?
I think the 1995 original Mortal Kombat is the right vibe of blockbuster 95 rented on a sleepover cheese, but great cheese.
Yeah.
For instance, not exactly a Shark Attack 3, but similar to like this goes down smooth. I forget if I've ever seen
I would
Annihilation.
say 2 is like a Shark Attack 3.
I was going to say, I've heard Annihilation tumbles down hard, but I think that might even be the right cheese vibe.
Mother. You're alive. Too bad you will die.
Well, this is my point. I don't remember Annihilation. It seems like it might be a sweet spot of a late night watch, so I'm going to try to revisit it. It's on Max. But I think the first Mortal Kombat pulled off a proper cheese, where if you put that on, you're like, oh, this is 1995 Mortal Kombat late night, like sleepover vibes. I think like similar to the first Spawn. 100%. So I'm simply saying, rather than being completely dismissive of this looks generic, and with the first one fresh in my mind, I think it's a little above. I'll give it that it might have potential for a fun, bloody time.
It's called Mortal Kombat.
But again, I agree with you guys that the way the teaser looks like how you give something with an actual identity that will stick around with a cult identity. I'm just trying to give it a little elevated potential. I don't know. Again, none of us are hardcore.
I mean,
Mortal
you're
Kombat
going to
fans.
obviously go there for the fight scenes. That's what the game is.
That's what I'm saying. I think the
That's
first one
what the game
delivered with
is.
that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the first one was longer than it should have been too.
No.
For the simplistic of a concept that it is. I don't know. Everyone's trying to just do too much and expand the worlds from what just started out as a fighting game, and you can do that, but just like still stay somewhat humble in terms of how you're going to present it.
Well, you know, it would be interesting if you could. I'm trying to think of a more sparse, almost silent film where it's just kills, but it's done well. Like, is there a way to?
Are you talking about Dafula?
I am Count Dracula, known to all as a bloodthirsty fiend.
Nice.
I'm trying to think of maybe like a samurai movie where it was damn near and I don't know. I'm just pulling something out of my ass, but like
That's just because you don't speak the language.
a samurai film where it's like a
They're not
silent
just grunts.
film.
They're actually speaking words.
The character doesn't speak, but he's eliminating people. It would be interesting if you could pull off almost an artsy Mortal Kombat where it was like, no, we don't need a story. It's just a warrior. I don't know. I feel like there would be a way where could we just ditch. I know what you're saying. Like, dude, why does there always have to be a story?
Just ditch the dialogue. Just throw blood and guts on the screen.
I feel like the 95 is a sweet spot. I would love to revisit. I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. That's good cheese. I would like to look at
No, the
Annihilation.
first Mortal Kombat is very fun.
Very, very awesome, right? Genuinely so. So, I don't know.
Nobody wants that.
Guys, what do we think? Are we going to go see this?
I will not see it in theaters.
Yes.
But I do want to.
I would say
Check it out.
with free AMC tickets, I would, and maybe I'd enjoyed it, but I'll give it a weak thumbs up.
Yeah.
And I would say definitely a home viewing. I would. So
Yeah, especially with friends.
Actually, I'd be interested if any Mortal Kombat fans, actual fans, happen to be watching this. Let us know what you thought of the first one or the 95 one. I thought 2021 wasn't terrible, but come back and see if we see this, see if we're right. Give a like, give a subscribe, and come back again because we'll be trashing some more trailers.
Bye.
MaJaMa.